Hey guys, so today we're going to be checking out my electric dirt bike. I'm super excited about this. I've wanted one of these for a really long time. These are great for teens and adults. With low maintenance and no noise, you can ride these anywhere. This has some really awesome features, so let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so now we're going to see how to assemble this dirt bike. As you can tell, it comes very nicely packed with lots of padding, so it gets to you in great condition. Included is an instruction manual and all the tools you'll need for the install. We're going to start by removing some of the packaging materials. Next, we'll remove the bolts already installed in the foot peg holes, and then we're going to reinstall the foot pegs in place on both sides. Next, we're going to loosely install the handlebars just to get them in position. We're going to come back later and set them to the position we like and tighten them down. Next, we're going to remove this bar that is used in shipping. This is where the rear shock is going to be installed. We're going to reuse the hardware that was in place with the bar. Once we get the bolts, washers, and nuts in place, we'll tighten them down. Next, we're going to install the front wheel. To do this, we will remove the pre-installed axle. Take note of the spacers. The long spacer goes on the brake side. We slide the front wheel in place and tighten down the axle. Next, we're going to install the front brake caliper. We're going to remove the pad spacer that's installed during shipping, remove the bolts from the caliper mount, and then install the caliper and reinstall the bolts. We then secure the front brake line to the front fork guard by fixing it in this bracket. Here we remove the 3 bolts in the lower fork mount and then reinstall with the front fender. Next, we're going to install the headlight and the front number plate bracket. Ensure you install in this orientation. You're going to route the brake line through the holders on the back of the number plate and secure with the bolt. Install the headlight and secure with the provided nuts and bolts. Now we're going to set the handlebars in a position that's comfortable and tighten them down to lock them in place. From here, you can adjust your brake levers to your desired position and tighten them down. Okay, so now we have the bike fully assembled. Next, we're going to function check everything. To start the motor, the key has to be on and the rear brake must be depressed to remove the motor from park mode. Now we can twist the throttle and see everything works. Afterwards, we will check the headlight, brake light, turn signals, hazards, and the horn. On this very nice digital display, you can see if you are in park, your speed, battery level, odometer, trip meter, voltage, as well as which power mode you're in. Here is where you can control your lights, your turn signal, your horn, and your hazards. This is where you'll plug in the provided battery charger. This bike has a nice big 20 amp hour lithium ion battery that can fully charge in 6 to 7 hours and can last up to 60 miles. With peak power output of 3,000 watts and 180 newton meters of torque, this bike is able to reach a top speed of 37.5 miles per hour and has plenty of power for teens and adults. With different power modes, you can tailor this for the skill level of the rider. This bike has plenty of power for starting on sloped surfaces and going up huge hills. I really appreciate the nitrogen-charged shock and robust front suspension, especially over all the rocks and roots. And to slow you down, this bike has true hydraulic brakes front and rear. It has large 14-inch front tire and 12-inch rear tire to allow you to roll over big obstacles while keeping the bike tracking in a straight line. Also, the low seat height and light weight of the bike makes it so fun to be able to spin around and maneuver in tight obstacles. I just really enjoy the low maintenance and no noise. That means I can ride it anywhere at any time. I just love how much fun this bike is to ride.